Welcome back, dweebs, to the Weekly Dweeb. This is topic 3. Kev, how are we this week?
Living it up. Big week for video game news. Not only the topic of today, but for those horror game fans out there. Been a lot of cool announcements. So let us know in the comments section what games you're hyped for, especially if they happen to be on this upcoming list, right, James?
Yes, we are going through the games announced on Nintendo Direct Stream. We're just going to see if we're going to talk through them and see if there's anything that Kev or me are excited for. Kev, there's a bunch of indie horror games that are getting released, and there's the one on Steam, The Lighthouse. Is that right? Is that the one you've looked into a little bit? Or The Lightkeeper? It's about a lighthouse.
Yeah, it
good reviews.
It's reminiscent of the movie The Lighthouse in some ways. Could be. Yeah, I'm excited about that one. It's I believe a World War II vet or World War I vet, I can't remember, but that has
something like that, yeah.
Stationed at a lighthouse, and it's going to be an interesting horror. So if we get some more time later this week, be on the lookout for me to talk about some of those upcoming indie releases. But in the meantime, we've got more on the Nintendo front now.
Stuff, yes.
James, I would have to hope that most of what we'll go through today will give us more to go on than the upcoming Nintendo movie. What was it called again? Mario's Galaxy Quest?
Super Mario
starring Tim Allen, right?
Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is Tim Allen. The Super Mario Galaxy movie that gave us really nothing. So except a release date. Could have been a poster. They made that a poster, but here we are. We got a bunch of stuff here, news. If we want to watch anything, we will. So this is going to pull up IGN's article. It's the best one to roll through that I found. I need this button. First one up is Metroid Prime 4 is getting released in December of this year. It is the sequel to Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Kev, do you know when Metroid Prime 3 came out?
Oh, I'm going to give them credit and say that it came out in this century.
Correct.
2006.
7. Hell of a guess. Hell of a guess. 2007. Metroid Prime 4 has been through development hell. It is finally releasing in 2025. 18 years after the last game. The last game came out when I was in high school.
Wow. That's like GTA 5 levels. We're just going to be how many different generations of console has that thing been on?
It was on GameCube.
Incredible. This is Samus, right? One of my favorites.
It came out for Wii. I take that back. Samus, yes.
One of my favorite Smash Brothers characters, but not a game series that I've played a ton. James, how about you? Did you ever get into Metroid
Not
Prime?
Really. They're first person exploration games. They're first person shooter exploration games, but they're not. The emphasis isn't on the shooter as much. I'm just going to pull this trailer up.
Didn't they start as like a side scroller with
the original Metroid games? They're side scroller games.
Okay.
Came out on
that might have been the last time I played them. Outside of Smash Bros. It's like a Nintendovized Doom.
No, it's not near as much first-person shooter. It's more a bit like the exploration is more important than the first-person shooter aspect.
Okay.
I've heard people freaking out about this motorcycle. This motorcycle is new.
Must be fans of Tron. Big fans of Tron. How is there another Tron movie coming out, by the way?
I don't know. How is there another Tron movie coming?
And how did Jared Leto get cast? I mean,
I didn't know he was still acting. I thought he.
Well, he might be typecast into villain roles going forward now that everybody knows about his cult. This looks fun. All right.
Here's more like this is what the games are.
This is where it turns into Nintendo Doom. Okay.
Yes, but I do remember it wasn't as focused on the first-person shooting stuff, but it sure fucking looked like it. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I didn't play them that much.
I mean, it could be both elements. Like, there's a lot of navigation, and then you have a stage. You have to do your first-person shooter, and then you go back to navigation. Kind of like apples to grapefruits here, maybe, but kind of like Prince of Persia back in the day, where you'd have your pretty clearly laid out fighting arenas, and then you'd have some puzzle to navigate to get to the next place. And then you'd fight, and then you'd puzzle, and then you'd fight and puzzle. So probably something like that. Like you explore, beat something up, do some more exploring. Looks fun. Interesting to see those types of games on the Switch. When I think of Switch, when I think of Nintendo, I think of I don't think of first-person shooters. Let me put it that way.
Mario.
So, yeah, exactly. Some kind of platformer party game. All the Mario Kart, Smash Brothers type stuff.
Yeah, there's plenty of them in here. Yep. Yeah, I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I'm getting close. Had I not had a Monster Truck Billy last week, it might be in the near future, but we did have Monster.
No, but you can make some money with the Monster Truck, though.
Yeah, well, it was a monster build, not a monster truck.
Oh, damn.
Intrigued, not enough to make me buy a Switch 2. I think Kev's on the same boat there. We'll be, if I end up getting one, it could be on the list, but that ain't anytime soon yet.
Oh, that ain't getting me to break up with Helldivers. No shot.
No. Oh yeah, Kev's doing boom, 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 boom. Well, yeah, Helldivers. So
only good bug is a dead bug.
Yes, correct. Another big one is Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. So I got to pull this up. I am a huge Fire Emblem fan.
Ooh, okay. Tell me more.
I have to read. They're tactics games.
Ooh, okay. All right. You might be cooking for me here, James.
They're grid-based tactics games, and they've gained a lot of popularity in America. They came out. The first one started coming around. They were Game Boy Advance games. I guess got to pull this correct one up. They are so fun. The last one was Three Houses that came out on Switch, and there's a little bit too much. Like you were in your castle in between missions, and you could level up characters and do stuff, and it got a little too tedious for my liking. But here we go. Let me get this one shared. But the tactics stuff of this is it's awesome. It's off the charts. So let's get this pulled up because this was the brand new announcement. This was unexpected.
That is a rabbit hole we have not.
No, we haven't
spent a lot of time on, but that's something we share. Then is an affinity for tactics games.
Yes.
I'm a huge fan of that stuff.
Final Fantasy Tactics, the remake comes out here in like 2 weeks. I'm very excited for that
game. Bold warriors.
I like this art
style. Now upon your strength.
This is kind of the art style for it.
Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun.
Kind of Roman Emperor vibe.
Easy, yeah. I was about to say easy, Nero. Calm down, bud.
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
They've never done. Here we go. This way.
Got him.
What I seek is a great strength, an unyielding strength for any foe, sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people, strength enough for a queen.
I might have to fire up Kessin after this.
I must cull it with this blade.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
That didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But
Characters die in a battle, you lose the rest in the act die.
And now warm blood
You
is
restart a lot of things.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings? I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign, that I vow to you.
whoo.
The years were long, weren't they?
What? There's more? Oh,
Have you forgotten me so soon?
I don't even know who you are.
I do not either. Kev does not know. So that is Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, Kev, a tactics game. You got a little bit of the tactics gameplay. They're not a ton. The art style looks good. That I'm very excited for that game.
That makes me wish that game were available on other platforms, because as much as I want to play it, as you've said previously, there's just it on its own is not enough for me to buy a whole Switch 2. But dang, so if you get that and decide to stream it, let me know.
Might have to
I'll
stream
watch.
that one. Yeah, that one. That one looks fun. Just as 2026, so I got some time, hopefully, to get it. Other things, there was some DK Bonanza DLC that came out on the day they had the show last Friday.
I would say, isn't that already a pretty relatively new game?
Yeah, it just came out. It almost got me to buy a Switch too, because it's supposed to be fantastic.
How cheap is that, dude? Now I get it that they're just probably announcing anything and everything, but
$19, $20.
$20 DLC in a game you just released. So this sounds like this probably could have just been part of the game. So it's like, hey, I know you just paid me what I'm guessing is $80 for this game, but we already have add-on content for $20. That feels like a ripoff to me a little bit, James. It'd be one thing if it were free DLC and you're making it as part. It's already lame enough to announce DLC as part of this. I think that's just, I don't know. It just feels like you're trying to inflate the value of this whole event.
Yeah.
Like, oh, also we've got it's not even a full game. Here's 30 minutes of content. Worth all the pomp and circumstance, but
trying to see what the price of it is.
I don't like it. Not a big fan.
You can buy them together. Show me the price. Why won't the price pop up? It's got 3 little stars.
There probably is no combined price, James. They're just like, yes, you can
$90 combined. So yeah, the game is $70, the DLC is $20.
So it is what I said. They don't. There's not even a bundle price. You don't even save $1 for buying them together. That's great. That's incredible. You know what I love about the year 2025? It's how consumer friendly everything is, James. It's almost like there are multiple companies out there who are determined above nothing else that they are going to price out their own fan base or die trying. It's crazy to me. And it's not limited to video games. It's everywhere. It's certainly in the live event space, but wow.
Game is $70, and I've just confirmed that somewhere else.
Weak. I'm turned off.
Yep.
All right.
Nope, I'm not interested. We're skipping. We're done. We're not having that one. I've heard about this game. Pokemon Pokepia is a cozy life simulator. You play as Ditto, one of the original Pokemon who can shapeshift. And you meet other Pokemon. This one might be kind of just weird to pull up.
You know, James, normally I'm a guy who says cozy life simulator, farming simulator stuff. I'm like, that wouldn't do it for me. I need a little more engagement. I need to do a little more. If I'm gaming, it's not necessarily to be in a calm, cozy place.
Yeah.
But I kind of get it right now. I get it. You want to be like, you know what? I want to go to my Pokemon farm. It's the only place where it's quiet. can enjoy
God.
some coffee and tend to my caterpies. Oh.
Somebody left their Pokedex in the stand.
I like this concept, though. You play as Ditto, so then you can, boom, just
Transform
customize
into a
your own
human.
avatar. That's bad.
This land is just waiting to be shaped
But it's got a lot of Animal Crossing vibes.
by
Oh,
a Ditto
in
that looks
Minecraft?
like a human. And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon.
That can talk?
Well, you're Ditto, so you're a Pokemon.
Oh, so you speak.
What's
Oh,
this?
okay.
Looks like Ditto's got an idea.
I'm going to capture this Pokemon.
By learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
Then you can burn it all down.
This is something.
Collect rocks and wood to build with.
Collect some rocks, Kev.
Till the fields and grow delicious crops.
I love the role reversal. Now the Pokemon are watching you do all
Build
the
home
work.
Yep.
for the Pokemon you
Shooting
need.
you.
Finally.
Yeah.
There's so much to do here. No need to rush, though. Go at your own pace. And you'll have a wonderful space before you know it.
Bars.
Pokemon Pokopia.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. So there's that. Life Simulator, Kev, if you're interested.
There's a lot to say about that game, and that's without even taking a moment to consider what this game is saying. Feels like there's some kind of social commentary here when you play as a Pokemon who then makes itself look like a human so it can boss all the other Pokemon around. Like this feels a little Animal Farmy going on over here. You know, all Pokemon are equal, but some are more equal than others, James. And this is a little rough. No, but outside of just me having a little fun at this game's expense, this feels like it's going to really hit home with the crowd. I've never been someone who is into Minecraft. I think
There's a crowd for this game.
Yeah, I was aged out of that by the time that game got popular. It wasn't for me. But if you are into that, I know Fortnite, I think, has a Lego mode that is very similar. I could see somebody spending a lot of time. And if this had been around when I was at the right age for this type of video game, I'd have spent a ton of time. This reminds me of the Pokemon Arena game that some of my friends had on their N64 that I used to love to play. I obviously never had it myself, but I like this concept where they expand upon the Pokemon world and you do things outside of the traditional gameplay loop. So, you know, not for me, but I think it's probably a lot of fun for the kids out there.
Yeah, there's going to be some kids that'll play the shit out of this game. Don't say shit around them. They're probably going to be too young to cuss. Definitely for them, not for us. We'll keep scrolling. We mentioned Galaxy and Galaxy 2 in yesterday's video, so we don't need to touch on that. Very fun games. You never played them, play them. Saw the movie reveal. Got a new Yoshi game in the Mysterious Book.
Well, hang on. Aren't all books mysterious to a lizard?
Yes, correct.
I mean,
yes. If you give a lizard a book, it's going to be mysterious regardless.
Yeah, that's kind of goes without saying, doesn't it?
Pull this trailer up. Take a gander. You want to take a gander at this one, Kev?
I wonder what the preferred reading language is for most lizards.
It's a good question. We don't have that answer, Kevin. I am not here to put them in a box.
Man, me either. Especially if you don't poke holes in it. That's a good way to lose a lizard.
Yeah, then you're a murderer.
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends
I don't like this guy's voice. Just gonna say it.
A
Why do you just call it Yoshi's Island?
tree suddenly falls from the sky.
This book has a mustache.
This book selling me
It
peanuts?
looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures. But it can't
It's a
actually
Pokemon
see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate.
You can't read it. Look. Oh, there you can.
First, let's study this flower-like creature. We found it right away.
Oh, you're supposed to eat it?
Tastes kind of sweet.
Just ate that poor flower creature.
You can carry this creature on your back.
Well, what kind
Touch
of?
flower buds with it, and they'll bloom.
Oh,
So it's a platformer game.
As
Side
you wander through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find.
by eating them?
And those
By eating 'em.
discoveries will be written down.
scroller. Tastes a bit
You're
sweet.
poking
Hey, we found some dandelions.
No, don't eat that.
Don't eat them. They're
Touch
alive.
them, and
Oh
they'll
my
scatter
God.
in the
Now
air.
they're all dead.
Oh no, that creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients.
This is
Oh,
something
they
like out of
can
a
even cause
Lovecraft
rocks to
novel.
Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock.
Oh, I'm sure that was living too.
It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book. A page-turning adventure awaits.
Oh boy.
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
Damn, is this a game for like 5-year-olds?
I don't know. That one.
Are you allowed to make games for kids as young as this one appears to be made for? Like, I've never felt more dumb while listening to a voiceover. Like, that felt, I
Yeah.
was ready for some Blues Clues stuff, you know, where they're like,
Yep.
oh, a dandelion.
Well, like
you know,
that
I was
guy.
expecting for
Yeah.
them to ask me to answer some of the questions.
I agree.
Great for what it is. All right. For your toddler
Yeah.
at home. You
Your
guys,
kids, fun art,
fun.
2D art style, but again, not for us.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard they're
Could be cool.
recreating the Virtual Boy as a physical item to support the Virtual Boy games as part of their virtual console. It's kind of a
Are we doing that again? Did these guys not learn the first time that
no.
VR is going to have to take massive strides and upgrades before the
Nope.
regular consumer will bother with it?
Let's see if we can find this.
Even then, probably not, because nobody lives in a basketball court where you can actually utilize VR to its potential.
You don't have just a wide open space with nothing in it.
Yeah, it's like
Not
let me
everybody
just
had that.
let me pay another $500 for something I can't use because there's only 4 feet of
Oh,
space in my living room.
I think I lost my sound. Can you hear this or not?
I do not hear anything.
Yep, lost my sound. I got to reshare this. Hold on.
Oh no!
Dang, StreamYard.
Wish you'd have lost your sound while that Blues Clues guy was narrating.
Right, his voice is bad. They got to get somebody else.
That was some "Don't hug me, I'm scared."
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, and now I'm back.
Nintendo Classics.
There he is again.
Virtual Boy.
Ooh, yeah, it's virtual.
You'll be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. In order to
They
play,
didn't
you'll
learn.
need this dedicated accessory.
Off to a
This
great start.
recreates the form
Yep.
of the original Virtual Boy hardware by inserting a console to play.
Oh, good. So you can have
Both
the
Nintendo
whole
Switch
thing
2
just
and Nintendo
right by your
Switch are
forehead.
supported.
Yep.
that won't get hot.
Play Mario's Tennis.
Oh, good. For
Galactic
children,
Pinball.
you have to be at least 7 years old to use this game.
Telero Boxer, and more. The 14 classic games shown here are planned to be released over time. Virtual Boy
Over time, that's not a
Nintendo
great, like,
Classics
they're not
is
allowed to be
scheduled to
released at
launch
once.
February 17th.
They will be released over
The dedicated accessory
time.
needed to play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics will be available in the future.
Oh my God! You
A
can't even
cardboard
buy
model
the thing
of the
you need to play
accessory
it.
will also be available.
In the future.
Yeah, okay. Let's moving on. We are
know,
out.
This
That was
reminds me, James, there once was a company that later was found out to be a scam where they would sell you plots of land in, I don't know, Scotland or something, and you could get a little certificate that said you were a lord or a lady. That's kind of how this feels, where they're like, oh, yeah, hey, you should totally buy this headset. We promise we will eventually release games for it. We also promise we will eventually make the very specific single function
Thing you have to
accessory
have.
that is a requirement for you to pay this thing that we want you
That
to
was
go
weird.
ahead and buy before any of this other stuff is available. What in the hell, dude?
Yeah, that was odd.
Also, you can play Atari aged games
No,
in
yeah,
3D.
Sure,
What
that
the
accessory
hell?
is not going to cost $100 at all either, right?
I'm just saying, guys, if you wear that thing on your face for more than 2 hours a day, you'll be balder than me in a month.
Yeah, we're out. dDweeb is out. After that, I don't think there's much. Some Legends stuff. Super Mario World Wonder. What is
And
this?
I wonder.
Oh, getting a Switch 2 edition. Mario Tennis coming out next year. That's fun.
Hey, now I'm back. I'm all
Yep.
in. I don't even need to see it. I want it. I know I want
back. Hyrule Warriors, and I think that's it. Oh, and Hades coming to Resident Evil Requiem's coming to Switch 2. I found that kind of.
Wait.
I did not see that coming. Yeah, there's just there was a ton of game announcements. Oh yeah, they're reimagining Dragon Quest 7 with new visuals, so that's kind of fun.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah. So we'll stop there. We went long enough with this one, Kev. A lot of games Kev is not going to play, and he's not interested in, folks.
Let us know if you were,
Pokemon
though.
Poketopia or whatever it is, Kev's going to be mine.
Yeah, that'll be the one. That's it for me. That and Metroid Boxer, or whatever the hell that was. But you guys let us know what was on that list that you are hyped for.
Thank you guys for joining us. Check out Topic for tomorrow.